Hey there guys, it's Luke from Sunny Robotics, and I just want to give you guys an update on what we've been doing. Of course, the robot action never stops. I'm designing a new robot, a new hobby weight, but I don't have much to show on that just yet. So what I've also been working on is trying to fix up my 30-pounder. I didn't do too great at Motorama. Had one great match with hyperpolarized, but then in its second match it just lit up into fire, which is never good. So I'm trying to fix it up now. I got lots of time on my hands, so I'm trying to get this ready in case there's any other 30-pound competitions later in the year. But if not, I guess Motorama the following year. But yeah, I caught on fire at Motorama because the old speed controller is shorted out between the top plate and the bottom plate, which is under this plastic cover. This plastic cover wasn't here before. That's kind of a new thing. The drive side has this nylon, I don't know, kind of holder thing. It keeps everything nice and contained and stops things from shorting out. But I didn't really have that on the weapon side because there wasn't any room. The old speed controller was a Castle Creations Talon 120 HV, and it was just massive, and it was just too big. So I'm testing out a smaller speed controller. This is a APD 200 amp 14S speed controller. It's covered in electrical tape because it doesn't really have a case, and I've put a couple heat sinks on it just for extra cooling, and maybe it might make it maybe protect it a little better. I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to be testing out this new speed controller. It's much smaller, higher current rating. Other changes, like I said, is we got this new plastic cover in here, so that should, even if it were to short out, it's not going to be shorting out on the bottom, because now I have that'll be covered up, and I was able to line up these holes here for air cooling, so the weapon should be able to cool the speed controllers, which will be nice. But other changes are switching out to we'll be having fuses on the weapon side, so if it does short, shouldn't cause a fire, hopefully. So in the future we'll be doing a full electronic stress test to see if we can make these 150 amp fuses pop. If they do, we can step up to a 200 amp, but hoping it doesn't draw that much current because the motor is rated for a lot less than 150 amps. So yeah, let's turn it on here and see how this new speed controller works. Okay, we got the drive on. That's pretty much just the power of the receiver. And then we're just going to plug the batteries in the speed controller. It would usually be powered by, or controlled by the Waiachi power switch, but we're kind of bypassing that right now, so this might spark a little bit. Ah! Jesus! Yep, so it does do like a little boot up sound. It does send a little tone through the windings. It's definitely not the most impressive music like the BL Heli 32s, so I'm going to complain to APD that their boot up is weak sauce. But let's see what happens when we give it some juice here. And it does pick it up pretty good. It does do a soft start. I don't know how easy, if at all, if any of these settings are tunable, but I can definitely tell that it starts off in like a low current and then ramps up. But it ramps up pretty fast, so I don't think that'll be a problem, unless the weight of the weapon, you can't figure out which way it's going. Maybe that could be a problem. We'll find out later, because this is of course all sensorless, but yeah, so that worked pretty well. So I think the next thing to do is to put all the electronics in the robot, button it up, bolt the weapon on, strap it to a table, and see how it performs with the weight of the weapon. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching.